possible to have an earth-friendly taco in Chicago that would be free of any kind of contributions to the pollutions and the
you have some kind of a farm in your backyard or something, or a way to grow your own vegetables.
Almost in everything that we do, as we learned in the biology class, harms the planet in one way or another. Agriculture is one of the biggest culprits in what's turning Earth into an uninhabitable for many life forms. So if we wanted to wake up and just have an earth-friendly taco, a taco that would not contaminate the planet, a taco that was not transported by trucks or by planes in any part of it, could we actually have a taco? All right, Carter, well, welcome to the backyard here in world-famous Avondale.
Excellent.
And Carter O'Brien is a foremost authority on organic gardening in all of Avondale, all of Avondale. But Carter, you actually do some stuff like solar paneling and that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah. So I've been active, basically trying to make my life as sustainable as possible, and then rabble-rousing to try to make other people sustainable as well, and connecting dots and all the other fun stuff we do in Chicago.
Excellent. Well, we're really excited about changing our ways to make things better for the earth. And I took this biology class that basically showed that the clothes we wear, the shampoo we wear, the medicines we pour down the toilet, the cars we get into, the trucks we get into, we have to eat. And the big question that I brought you here for is, can we have an earth-friendly taco?
First and foremost, I'm definitely not a taco expert. Just to be clear, I really prefer pizza personally. That's just my bias growing up here. But yeah, there's no reason why we can't grow more food in Chicago, like in the city proper even.
I know you said you're not an expert in taco, but a taco, it consists of a tortilla.
Yeah.
It consists of chile, cilantro, onion, tomato, garlic, salt, maybe a little bit of lettuce, maybe a little bit of carrots. And then, if you are a carnivore, well then, I know that it's out of the question. But how about pollo? How about chicken? Could we add a little bit of chicken there? Could we grow all of this on this table or in this backyard? And
it's all in moderation, right?
if I actually wanted to grow it, could I jump the fence over here and grab some of their dirt and start growing the plants here?
You could. I would not recommend it, only because a lot of the dirt that's in this area seems to be fairly polluted.
From talking to Carter O'Brien, he says, of course, we could most definitely have some cilantro. Cilantro grows in about a 3-week cycle, so we could actually be growing several of these crops of cilantro, so that by the time we're ready to eat it, it'll be nice and fresh. Garlic, we could actually just splice an old garlic and plant it, and we would have can I have that other seed that you have in your pocket? We could, for chile, the same thing. The lettuce, we'd have to plant it. Tomato, lettuce, garlic, onion, chile. And pollo, we would also have to plant it, but a chicken would take a lot more. Well, we wouldn't have to plant it, but we'd have to grow it, and theoretically we could grow it in our backyard. The only problem that comes from this is that where do we get the soil for this? The majority of the backyards in Chicago are contaminated, so we would have to get the soil from someplace. So could we actually give ourselves a break and buy some of that dirt? And in theory we would. Later on, in 3 months, if we planted everything right, including the corn for the tortilla, and we would have to have a whole bunch of corn to make one tortilla. The lettuce would take about 3 months, as well as the onions, and the cilantro, like I said, you could just grow it. We could have all of this stuff, but the problem with the soil, it would still have to be transported, it still have to be brought over here. So making this point is that we would have to plan our meal about starting now, planting some of the ingredients, all the way so that we can have a taco in mid-September. But the truth of the matter is that we really couldn't do it completely earth-friendly. And that is an issue with the soil in Chicago, in particular in Chicago backyards. It's too contaminated. So we would have to actually transport soil that would be free of contamination so that we could have a nice, friendly, earth-friendly taco and a human-friendly food as well, so that we could both have it. So the answer is no, but with a lot of planning, we actually could not only have an earth-friendly taco 3 months from now, but perhaps 20 years from now or 50 years from now, we could all be enjoying the majority of our food that is healthy for us and that also is healthy for the planet.
Almost everything we do in modern living ends up hurting the planet one way or another. This is true for the clothes we wear, the cars we drive, the homes we live in, and the food we eat. A lot of food is now organic or friendly because it's good for our bodies, but not necessarily good for Earth. In fact, there's really hardly any kind of food that is produced today that is not eventually transported in a truck, a plane, a ship, or a train. But if we wanted to, could we actually have an earth-friendly taco? Would it be possible for us to, in our own backyards, produce an earth-friendly taco?
We would have something like this.